we are about to break into. So if I could just fend off a couple of these zombies. Look at it! Look at it! Did you guys get a peek of that? That's right, and that's not even all of the loot that this base has to offer. Oh, baby, Billy Mays here, and there's more. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Last Day on Survival. Today, we return to boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, you guys are all having an absolutely fantastic day of the most amazing variety. That only is more fantastic from here on out. Today, first off, I got amazing news. Jenny the Generator. That's right, I promised at the end of last episode, following the heartbreak that we had go through with Jenny, I am treating her right, and I got her a mat. I know, I am absolutely spoiling Jenny, but that's what I do. I spoil all of my beloveds, and Jenny the Generator, listen, I just want to make sure that Jenny gets treated right. So, hey, if you guys want to help treat Jenny right, make sure to smash that like button. Jenny might be able to see all of the likes and support and love following the heartbreak of what occurred last time. We're not gonna talk about it, man. It was tough for me, it was tough for Jenny, but luckily we got some great stuff to hopefully cheer us up, and hopefully once I show Jenny all the likes that this video gets, she will be absolutely floored with the support. But today we got something amazing to show off at the gas station that actually ties in with this. What you guys and gals are seeing right here was posted earlier by Kafir over on all of their socials with the caption, "Not every idea of our team reaches the final realization. It often happens that yesterday's drafts just don't work with the current changes." The same thing happened to the brutal minivan. After its creation, it didn't find its place in the present in-game reality. However, we never know if someday it will be returned. Hashtag under development, as every week they do show off some stuff that is under development. I saw a lot of people getting very upset by this. The fact that the zombie truck is not going to be in the game, at least as of right now. But I did want to clear up a little bit of confusion with this and actually offer something that hopefully will inspire a little bit of hope, because if you follow me over here to the crafting menu, specifically at the zombie truck section, originally the role that the zombie truck was going to place, or was going to play, was to allow us to build a truck to set up other bases on the map. But guess what? Just because the zombie truck isn't in the game doesn't mean that what the zombie truck was going to do isn't going to be in the game. So either they have some sort of another plan or just want to kind of save the zombie truck itself for the future, because the ability to set up other bases on the map lives on and actually is over here at the gas station. It's over here where Mr. Survivor's actually working on what appears to be an entirely intact pickup truck. Whenever you talk to him, he says, "No peeking, it's not ready yet." Star, what do you mean? Why does this pickup truck have to do with setting up other bases? Well, in case you guys are not aware, there is the Settlers update that we have been expecting on the roadmap, and from what we are seeing, assuming that the secret update on the roadmap was the Season 1 update and the first of the two massive updates that we were to expect this summer. Kafir has said that they are planning, at least last time that they talked about it, to release the second big single player content update in September, which by the way does line up very nicely with the conclusion of the Season 1 pass, because it ends in exactly 16 days, which pretty much ties up perfectly with the end of August and the beginning of September. But if you guys follow the roadmap, which Kafir has been doing a surprisingly good job at following, definitely out of the couple of the roadmaps that they have released in the past, they have done a stellar job kind of keeping up and kind of doing things relatively in order over here, which means that the next single player update we should be expecting should be that Settler / Outpost update. Now, what does that have to do with this pickup truck that we are seeing over at the gas station? Why is that so interesting? Well, that's actually because a repaired pickup truck is going to be essential in the Outpost. Star, what is this Outpost that you were talking about? Pretty much the Outpost is going to be another base that we are going to be able to set up outside of our current base. Likely it is going to be available within some sort of a new area. Like usually outposts are set up relatively far away, so likely it'll be set up potentially in the north where that northern watchtower unlocks, or maybe even in the west where we would be needing this ATV over here to actually gain access to, because as you guys know, there's that watchtower to the west that is likely to unlock these swamp locations that we need the ATV to unlock. And the thing is, usually with an outpost is that it is placed somewhere out, like far away from base. Like in general, an outpost is something that is kind of like like, it's not something you build very close to your base. It's something that you build further away from your base in the general sense of the term. And with the fact that we are expecting a new map expansion whenever Kafir does drop this ATV update, which please give it to us already, Kafir. But with the fact that we are expecting that map expansion, there's actually an opportunity that the ATV update goes hand in hand with this Settlers/Outpost update and could potentially be wrapped up and enrolled with this Settlers update that we were showing off on the roadmap. But regardless, the big thing that I want to talk about is kind of how this all ties in with the gas station, because throughout all of the images of the outpost, what we can take away from is that it appears to be some sort of a rundown/old army base that we are going to be able to inhabit and actually start bringing back and repairing to its former glory. And it has a whole ton of facilities like a hangar, a helipad, all sorts of things like that, along with the ability, what will likely be for us to have settlers, AI that literally work for us, that are our very own settlers to inhabit this outpost and help us man this army base. And throughout all of these images of the outpost, which we have broken down quite a little bit in the past, but specifically the one thing that you can see is a pickup truck. And there's actually some images that released and revealed a little bit more information about the pickup truck, and pretty much said that the pickup truck is going to be the main connection between your outpost and your base. The pickup truck is how you're going to be able to transport goods, transport items between your main base and between the outpost that you would be in the midst of repairing. And that's where things get very interesting, because we have actually seen images of that fully repaired pickup truck and what it would look like. And let me just say, this is looking interessante in the grand scheme of things. And the front of this definitely matches up with what a pickup truck would be looking like. And the fact that we might be having this pickup truck available to us through the gas station does open up a whole ton of other avenues as well. And it definitely leaves for some interesting stuff, because the fact that this update also introduced at the gas station the ATV, which is behind this little coming soon tape and what appears to be someone working on the ATV, does reveal that the gas station does have connections to the ATV. It is likely going to, at least in a sense, work similar to what we have seen over here at Jane. Unfortunately, Jane does not reset her leveling up thing, so we're not able to get any more upgrades from her today, but no worries, we'll be back and continue upgrading our thing in no time. But the fact of the matter is that the new gas station does have this connection to the ATV, and so does this new faction. And as all of this kind of starts to come together, I kind of begin to question if potentially these are the settlers. If this biker gang that Jane knows might actually end up being the beginnings of our settlers and the beginnings of our outposts that we are ultimately able to lay out because of this pickup truck that we are seeing over here, that ties in perfectly with the pickup truck we need at the outpost, and that is going to be essential for pretty much transporting all those items like we were saying. So definitely an interesting takeaway I wanted to make sure that y'all were aware of. And with how the zombie truck was being brought up, I did want to definitely bring it up and kind of let y'all know that while unfortunate, because trust me dude, I'm not gonna lie, the zombie truck looked absolutely dope, and I still hope Kafir please bring back the zombie truck in some fashion, because driving this thing around with its saw blades on the front would be absolutely insane in the membrane. And I'm sure a lot of us would love to see this come back regardless, but still, the fact of the matter is that while the zombie truck itself does not appear to be a priority, what the zombie truck was originally set out to accomplish does not look to be compromised, since that is kind of the role of the pickup truck that we are seeing over here. And with this gas station tie, where this updated gas station not only has the ATV out to the west and this whatchamacallit pickup truck looking thing over there appearing as well, does have that interesting connotation where the ATV and pickup truck could very well be connected and have to do with season 2, because maybe season 1 is kind of setting the stage for the whole season system and teasing what is to come in season 2, because potentially with this season thing we are seeing, ooh, piece of candy, couple of places I might want to visit, but with this season thing we are kind of seeing a story start to unfold with Last Day on Earth, and we kind of might play out the story of how the outpost comes to fruition. And I imagine there might be some really cool tasks that have to do with the outpost as well, but ultimately time will tell. But nonetheless, the fact of the matter is that being able to establish an outpost would have to be at some sort of a rundown army base, which currently does not seem to exist on the map unless we magically gain access to Bunker Charlie, but that's going to require a helicopter, which is a little bit more hefty. But we do have this watchtower to the west that is going to unlock a new location whenever we gain access to it, and the ATV is going to unlock access to it, and it is going to have all these swamp zones out to the west that are going to be pretty far away, which matches the role that it an outpost would play, being kind of a secondary base that is a little bit further away from your main base of operations, and it would definitely serve a very good role because you would potentially be close to the swamp zones that are going to be added in and have in some very valuable loot, because in case you guys do not know, likely we are going to see the swamp zones added in over there and over there, because there's literally just 2 perfect slots for zones to be added in within these 2 areas, and there's also a slot over there and all sorts of room over there. These things over here like bodies of water and stuff, but long story short, there are all of these areas that have room for these things to be added in, and the terraforming and just kind of like general like landscape of these areas behind the shroud of mystery fits that of what you would see in a swamp, with lots of these kind of like smaller bodies of waters and likely to be flooded areas, because from what some of the swamp gameplay that we have seen, it does appear that parts of the swamp are literally going to be underwater, and in an area where there's tons of small bodies of water like this, that fits perfectly in with the description of a swamp. So definitely some interesting things that I want to make sure to point out, and especially that ATV pickup truck connection, along with the fact that the ATV is going to unlock these new areas, and well, there's a great chance that that pickup truck would be necessary in a new area because we don't have what would be the outpost available yet. They could of course add it in potentially in the north. There's that old base that we go over to and just kind of like revamp, but more than likely we would kind of see that location pop up over here. At least that's my takeaways from it all, but go and let me know what y'all think about it in that comment section down below. What do you guys think about the pickup truck and ATV connection over at the gas station? What do you think? And actually any brainstorming, any ideas you guys have for the zombie truck, because while kind of the purpose of the zombie truck is going to be taken over by the pickup truck, like I'm saying, this thing is freaking dope, and I'm sure it's something all of us would absolutely adore to see in game. So what are some suggestions you guys and gals would have? What do you want to see the zombie truck added in, and what purpose do you want to see it serve? Because potentially Kafir, we could give him some dang good ideas and hopefully accelerate the process of bringing that zombie truck back into the fold and getting us in the driver's seat of such a thing. But let me know what you guys think about the gas station, about the kind of connections with that ATV and whatchamacallit, pickup truck, how the pickup truck appears to be replacing what the zombie truck was originally going to accomplish, and just overall your guys' thoughts on all of this, because I was seeing like a lot of very angry people about the zombie truck, and I did want to kind of just like throughout all of the Last Day on Earth community, and I did kind of want to clear things up and be like, yes, it does suck that the zombie truck itself won't be in the game. What the zombie truck was going to do still looks to be possible through the outpost system that we are expecting, along with the settlers, which, dude, let me just say, the settlers, that's a whole different conversation to be had with what those things are going to be capable of doing, because likely those settlers will be able to like man our outpost and be able to potentially like automatically gather things for us, since like, I don't know, dude, I'm just saying, from what we know of settlers, they tend to settle things, and well, settlers kind of have to like start building up a new area, because they usually settlers settle new areas from like even like the civilization games. You know what settlers do? They settle new cities. Like they are just kind of like the ground force, the most basic of units that go about bringing a new area to prosperity and gathering resources and repairing an outpost and all that type of jazz would perfectly fit the bill of what a settler would be expected to do, along with defending the outpost from any potential threats that could be coming, which is why I also cannot wait for this outpost update to come to see how we might need to defend the outpost and what type of connections might be coming with that, because like, I'm just saying, I want to man my settlers with some of the best guns imaginable, and I want to see what a dedicated Starsnipe defense force is going to be capable of doing, because let me just say, when that update finally decides to come out, Kafir, patiently waiting, please don't mind me, when they finally do decide to bring it to us, hopefully in that season 2, like I am saying, with a lot of these signs that are pointing to it being season 2, that is going to be some insanity. That would be insane. Let me just say, dude, if there was like literally, if the update is actually the ATV, new areas, and an outpost, that would be the single greatest update that Kafir has ever released. That would probably be the single biggest update Kafir has ever released, and that would like just think about how much hype that would revive for the game. Like, dude, I really hope that Kafir's doing that. Kafir, please, if you're listening, make it happen. I know I speak on behalf of like all of us out here. Okay, like maybe not all of us, but like a lot of us out here. I can definitely say that bringing in that much new content and just like new gameplay systems and stuff in a massive update like that would be unprecedented for Last Day on Earth. And welcome to the Uzi Jacuzzi Exploder. Let me get out of there and mow down your parasitic babies and collect your loot as well as we make our way towards the blind one and then towards a amazing raid that we have lined up for today. May I just say, oh, today's raid is gonna be, it's gonna be the stuff of dreams, baby. It's gonna be a little bit expensive. It's gonna take a couple of C4 for us to get the goods, but there are some really good goods awaiting us. I cannot wait. And god dang it, Toxic Spitter. You want to die a little bit quicker there, Brody? Thanks. Appreciate it, brother. But let me know what you guys would think about an update like that. Your guys' thoughts. Like, would you be hyped for an update? Would that be the most hyped you would ever be for an update if what we are describing with this potential ATV and Outpost kind of like 2-in-1 update and everything that would encompass between the new zones, the new gameplay system with having an Outpost, any and all that type of jazz? Like, what would y'all think of that? Because like the level of content. Oh, that is a good drop. The level of content that such an update would encompass would be insane, and like I don't think the hype levels would ever be as high as that. Like, if you guys could think of a more hype update, please let me know. Okay, like, let's be honest, like the helicopter would be pretty cool too, but like, I don't know, just like between all the things that would be added, that would be insane. But let me know your guys' thoughts on any and all this type of jazz in that comment section down below, and a reminder that comment is gonna put you 1/3 of the way into the weekly $12 at your touch play store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button and make sure to subscribe, and that will let you in on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter it on every single last day on Earth video when Saturday rolls around. We'll pick random video for the past week, pick random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner for the week, and we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with every single video. Y'all can enter it on for that weekly giveaway, not to mention all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well. So make sure you stay tuned and give that notification bell a hit to stay in the loop. And hello, bayonet to you. Oh, what is that? No, none of that's for you, and I will eat my jerky and continue my way. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that notification bell and stay in the loop with all the other whatchamacall Last Day on Earth videos going up that y'all can turn on for that weekly giveaway, and all the other dope survival games that you should definitely give a look-ski doodle in case you have not already, because there are some very cool ones going up that if you like Last Day on Earth you will likely enjoy. So whether it be an existing series that you've seen go up before or a game that you like have seen uploaded for the very first time on our channel, go ahead and give it a look, because there's a great chance you will find something that you thoroughly enjoy, so much so that there might be a series that you just kind of like start keeping up with, a series that you start playing yourself, and all sorts of jazz like that, because we're always checking out the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth, Last Day on Earth type games, new survival games, mobile survival games, free survival games, you freaking name it. And we're also staying in the loop with all the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth information. As soon as that video info does come out about the game, we are spreading to y'all's eyes and ears absolutely ASAP, and making sure you are aware of what is coming in the future of Last Day on Earth, any new information that does come out about the future of Last Day on Earth. And thank you very much, blind one, for the loot, and thank you for the big bones as well. Dude, this 8K is an absolute trash pile right now. Like, this thing is literally about to disintegrate. If you threw a pebble at this thing, it would just vanish into thin air like a freaking Thanos snap, bro. That'd be insane. No one snap your fingers, please. We cannot have too powerful snaps, okay? Please, I don't want to lose my AK already. It'd be too emotional to lose this thing. I can still stab like one more thing. This bayonet, as you guys saw, is very powerful because it's capable of literally ignoring all armor as an active skill. But yeah, we're keeping you guys in the loop with all the latest and greatest of info that does come out about future updates, new gameplay previews, new just like information that comes out, how that information relates to stuff already in the game, and just the stuff we know to be coming in the game to give us the clearest look at the future of Last Day on Earth, what to expect in future updates, previews of future updates, and as soon as those new updates do come out as well, we are checking them out absolutely ASAP and showing off all that they have to offer. Anything new that is in the game, we are showing off, and right now we're in the midst of showing off all the new things that this update season 1 has, and we will not sleep until it's all shown off. We still got all of these notes that we are trying to tackle, which also I heard, by the way, that apparently people have been starting to find literally today a lot more notes. So I think Kafir may have added more notes into the game, so we are going to be going after those puppies hard, baby. We need some notes, and we're gonna do everything in our power to get them and unlock whatever this new event is. I've seen some people say it's the shipwreck. Guys, no, the shipwreck automatically unlocks in the last week of the season. This is something completely different, and I want to get to the bottom of it. And we're also pretty close to the week 2 task, by the way, which we'll be checking out. I think it's gonna unlock a new enemy as well. It might unlock the new boss at the 4th floor of the bunker, Chilla Willy, or the butcher over at the farm. Regardless, we're gonna have our work cut out for us, and we're gonna have, I don't want to give you the bone specialist. You will not have my bone, okay? You're gonna have my notebook, some of my dog tags, but stay away from my bone. This is my bone. It's a big bone, and you need to go away, okay? Yeah, that's right. Stay back, specialist. Otherwise, I'm gonna shank you. I'm gonna shank you real good. Sorry, that's the slightly crazy side in me coming out. But yeah, as soon as a type of new update does come out in the future, especially with some of the stuff that we were talking about that we can't expect, like the ATV, like the zombie truck, as new info comes out about that, we're keeping you all in the loop. And as the update itself comes out, oh baby, we're doing all that we can in that update to show off every single little thing that it does have to offer. It does not matter how much of our loot we gotta blow through. Does not matter if I even gotta potentially make my bank account cry. Wow, that's on the other side of the universe. Doesn't matter if I gotta potentially make my dang bank account cry. I will do whatever is necessary to bring new things to y'all. I will sacrifice anything and everything that I can if it means that I can bring y'all the latest and greatest of gameplay and have an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic time during it. And like I'm saying, I'm more than happy to lose out on my loot, to lose out on potentially my dang dollary dues to show off these new things for you guys, and so you guys can determine like, oh, maybe these things aren't worth going after. Like, oh, I gotta be very prepared for this new location. Like, I gotta make sure to do X, Y, and Z over at the new boss or something. Just keep y'all in the loop with that. So plenty of fun times to come, and I cannot wait to continue having a great deal of fun with all of you lads and lassies out there. But for now, we have a box, and inside of the box, it's okay, a couple of things. R.I.P. There's the truck saw blade. Speaking of the zombie truck, you will live on. And also, I can use these truck saw blades to upgrade my saw blade mace. Psych, I've actually already max upgraded my saw blade mace, but the truck saw blades can still be useful for other things. Even if the truck saw, not the truck saw, but the truck itself is, at least for now, not have any plans to be added. But hey, like I'm saying, if y'all got any ideas for what you would like to see with the truck, how you guys would like to see it return, anything or everything like that, what type of role you guys think that it could potentially play to be a cool addition, like, please let me know all of that jazz. But for now, boys and girls, I got a raid that we gotta prepare for. Jenny, wish me luck, Jenny. Oh, because we got a big boy of a raid ahead of us. And hokey dokey, mine artichokes, we got the weaponry that we need. Let's just make sure it is properly equipped with the best modifications that we could possibly get. We got two, count them, two of the highly explosive C4 and a plethora of hatchets to help us with what we are doing today. Mr. Chopper, chugga chugga, choo choo! We're on the way towards a loca raid. Star! What are you talking about? Well, quite literally, there's a raid over here called Loca, and this raid is going to be pretty loco indeed. Raid at the base of Loca. Do-da-dee-da. About to get a lot of loot from Loca. Get a lot of loot from Loca. I'm sorry, I'm not Ricky Martin. I should stop immediately, but it's okay. Okay, because yeah, we're raiding, and that's all that matters. God dang it. Ow! These spikes hurt. Don't mind me while I try and freaking move to the point where I can park this dang thing. Hello, Mr. Chopper. Do you have something in store for me? Oh, dude. Already, right off the bat, not that shabby. And if I'm not mistaken, there is a little bit of fuel. Hold up. Let me just spread. Let me polish off your bike over here. Get a little bit of vitamin P on there. Fun little fact, vitamin P, another great thing that it does, in case you guys did not know. At this point, the list of things that vitamin P does is probably just too high to keep track of, but it's also a great cleaner. It's a great way of cleaning things, you know? It's a very powerful cleaner, and it can actually clean his motorcycle, because, like, I'm just saying, this motorcycle, like, I don't know, like, look at it. It's looking a little bit dirty, looking a little bit infected. That's another thing that it does. It actually, vitamin P can literally clear out infections. Like, that's how powerful this stuff is. That's the type of stuff we're dealing with. So, hey, just another reason that y'all should hop all aboard the vitamin P train, in case you haven't already, because it is, I'm telling you, best vitamin. 10 out of 10 would recommend the vitamin P. 10 out of 10 dentists recommend vitamin P, okay? Not even 9 out of 10. We're talking 10 out of 10, but let's go and get some of these hatchets, because 10 out of 10 times I recommend using them to break into people's bases. That's right, no mercy, baby, because mercy does not get you loot. And in case you don't know me, I like loot. I like loot a lot. So let's go ahead and knock knock. Is party o'clock. Toss a C4 down on over there. Toss a C4 down on over here. And we're gonna have a whole ton of fun. Oh, way to go. Boom! The two rooms that we wanted to get into. Oh, what is that? A scar already waiting for us on this beautiful little weapon rack. Oh, that's only the tip of the iceberg. And luckily, we're not the Titanic, so we're fans of the iceberg that we are seeing the tip of. You know what the Titanic is? This base. And, well, no, because I just said the base was the iceberg too. It's the tip of the Titanic. That's what it is. That's a full durability scar. One of the rarest and the most powerful rifle in the game. Star, so be it. One gun. You know, this raid's overrated. Oh, no. Star, okay. You got an engine part 2. You're not impressing me. Oh, just you wait, chef. You betcha here. And I'm reporting that we got a high probability of good loot in one of these chests. And I believe that chest to be this one that we are about to break into. So if I could just fend off a couple of these zombies. Look at it! Look at it! Did you guys get a peek of that? That's right, and that's not even all of the loot that this base has to offer. Oh, baby, Billy Mays here! And there's more. As soon as we can get rid of a couple of these zombies, oh, there is more than this came from. I feel like an evil raider. I'm an evil genius raider. More of a raider than the genius, but I'll take it because I got some pink chests that I gotta break in. We still got 4 more chests to call our own. Ooh, baby, baby. Fa la 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 la. Ooh, baby, baby. Give me all of your loot right now. Nah. Let me just go and put some of these extra valuables away into the base, because not into the base, into my chopper, because you guys are continuing to taste the sweet nectar of what raiding can do. This right here, raids like this are what fuel me in my search to continue raiding. All of the disappointment of using a C4 to get 5 rocks out of a base. All the disappointment of getting a little wooden shack with literally 20 grass inside of it. All of that is for stuff like this. I don't care if I gotta use 2 C4 to get loot like this. This is the cream of the crop. This is what motivates me, and I'm sure this is what motivates a lot of y'all raidaholics out there to continue raiding, because oh, the rewards, sometimes they can be bitter, sometimes they can be sour, but sometimes they can be oh so freaking sweet. All right, we still got 2 more chests to break into before we call it there, because these are literally the 2 areas that have the best. Was it a stack of raw turkey? Let's go. My puppies are gonna be so happy when they hear about this raid too. But in the meantime, oh, check it out. In case you actually want to take your time dealing with these waves, there's another nifty little trick you can do that really makes me like the base that we are dealing with, and that is running around town. Because running around the town involves running around a lot of spikes, and as long as you don't accidentally, I don't know, stab yourself on these spikes, which let's be honest, is probably gonna happen a little bit, what you can pretty much do is get these dudes to run into the spikes as well, which makes your life significantly easier, especially when the slower enemies are literally hugging the dang things. Okay, come on, toxic abominations, hug the spikes. Hug the spikes, there you go. Oh! Did not expect them to shoot that gap over there. My bad. Oh, and what is this? A hacker that we're raiding. Hacker confirmed. Can we get a freaking like button hit for the fact that we are raiding a hacker? Because as you guys can see, this right here, that's illegal. That is illegal. Someone call the last day on Earth Popo, because you cannot put, oh my goodness gracious, he has his ATV so full, literally only missing the ATV transmission, but you cannot do this to the ATV. The ATV, in order to be placed, does need to be on, I believe, to be stone floor. For a fact, I know you can definitely not just put it on the ground, unlike this person has done, so yeah, we got some pretty good loot, and what appears to be someone who has some stuff that he maybe should not have. My inventory is full. I don't want to chop the dang tree, dude. I want to chop the chest over here. There we go. And we'll have a little bit of noise to spare. And inside of this chest we got, I mean, honestly, I could finish up the stack of first aid kits over there. Always happy to get even more first aid kits than what we was dealing with. Besides that, what else do we want to grab out of here? Like, I already have plenty of heat sensors back at home. I don't need an iron pickaxe. Don't need any of that. Did I use any medkits? Oh, I did. Well, all of these medkits have just found a new home. That's right. You guys don't need the freaking Loca base. You now have the base of Starsnipe to be tucked into the depths of. Ooh, I gotta go and pick this up as well. Here's the thing. Normally, I would grab. I kind of want to grab the copper ore. But at the same time, I have so much copper ore back at home that we're probably like, you guys don't understand. Like our smelters are freaking going full speed ahead. Copper ore, you will be put away for the time being. I have plenty of copper. If that was like steel ore, which I don't think is actually a thing, but if that was steel, oh, whole different conversation. Ho, 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 ho. I feel like Santa Claus, but ho, 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 different conversation. And there we have it. Pretty much we have gotten, at least in my eyes, ooh, hold up, wait, hey. I gotta take this engine apart every day. And maybe that air filter too, because we kind of needed a lot of them for, oh, I don't know, I'll definitely go and put some of this gas away. But we did need a fair chunk of air filters to build up that new motorcycle that we were trying to whip on up that, oh, that we have right over here. How convenient. But we got some more gas that we could toss on over there. And then one more inventory slot that maybe I'll go grab a stack of. Honestly, if they have ball bearings, I will grab those because I have been running. There's no ball. Oh, he has 11. I'm not going to lie. I've heard stories that apparently Cyrec's been struggling really hard to find these. So I had to blow through a ton of them to build our freaking chopper. So I'm going to start stockpiling them again because I've never really been in desperate need of them. But we might need them to finish building ATVs. So we definitely got our work cut out for us a little bit. Oh, what is that? A generator, Jenny! Oh, Jenny's gonna be stoked to hear about this. I got you a friend. Oh, this raid, it's the raid that keeps on giving. And while I go and waddle on back to my chopper to put this on the back of it and bring this back home so Jenny can have herself another friend, even though there's a couple more generators inside of my base. Nonetheless, this is what I promised to get Jenny. And I think last Down Earth heard my cries, my promises of getting Jenny a generator or some sort of a power source to plug into. So, all in all, greatness. That is what we have witnessed today. Pure, non-stop greatness. And with that said, with that done, that's gonna go ahead and start bringing an end to this raid and subsequently this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you next one. See ya.